the latest on the devastating oil spill off the coast of Southern California. Remotely operated underwater vehicles finding the 13-inch gash in the pipeline that allowed up to 144,000 gallons of crude to spill into the Pacific Ocean. Matt Gutman is live again there in Huntington Beach, California. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Robin. And now federal regulators are saying that oil company received alarms of low pressure in its pipeline, basically a blaring signal of a possible oil leak 6 hours before they notified authorities. The reasons for that are unclear, but what is unmistakable here is the scale of the cleanup, including 12-foot berms like that to prevent oil from getting to these channels. This morning, with the army of cleanup workers set to swell to 1,500, officials saying the oil spill was not only devastating, it was preventable.
This tragedy did not need to occur and does not need to persist into the future.
According to federal officials, preliminary findings obtained by ABC News, Amplify Energy received alarms indicating a potential failure in the pipeline more than 3 hours before it was shut off. It took them another 3 hours to report the spill. Coast Guard officials tell us that divers and remotely operated vehicles found that something, possibly a ship's anchor, bent a nearly mile-long stretch of that pipeline, dragging it 105 feet and gouging a 13-inch cut in the pipe, which caused the oil to spew out.
Typically, pipelines, if they are in operation, would be full of oil and under pressure. And so when you create that opening, you have a release of pressure to the environment.
So it's like being on a plane and opening the window, everything goes flying out.
Through that opening.
Through that opening.
Right.
However big that opening was, these satellite images show it allowed a slick twice the size of New York's Central Park to form right off Huntington Beach, just as jets swooped and buzzed over more than 1 million spectators at the Pacific Air Show, which was also at Huntington Beach. On Saturday afternoon, Newport Beach Mayor Brad Avery accidentally found himself motoring through a giant patch of crude.
Ran into a pod of dolphins, and they were going along with us. And then all of a sudden, we were into a very large patch of oil.
And of course, there's been an impact to humans as well. The tourism industry here basically brought to a standstill. In many cases, mom and pop operations that can't afford not to work for days or weeks. It's one of the reasons that we have already seen the first federal lawsuit filed against that oil company. Michael.
A big impact, Matt. All right, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.